There have been people that have, let's say, they've gained fame, they've gained honor, they have amassed great wealth, but still they find themselves discontented, they find themselves unfulfilled, they find themselves just not satisfied, regardless of who we are. It's become, let's call it a universal human drive to assign meaning to our being. So, what are some of the ways that people think they can give meaning to their life? Studio audience, those of you here with us, here in the studio audience, what do you think? What is a way by which people strive to give meaning in their life? What do you think would give meaning to a person's life? We've asked that question and gotten all kinds of different answers. How about from anyone in the studio audience today? What gives life meaning? What would be one? Anybody?
Our children.
Sure, family, children. Others might think of what? Concerning their careers. What would they want for their career in order to give meaning to their life? Success. Precisely. Whether it's money, success, family, have a good career, have a good job. They will enumerate many things like that and measure the condition of their purpose in life by such things. But really, will those things give any true meaning to our lives? What is the meaning of our life? Our purpose? What are we here for? So that's the question that they have posed. That's the question we pose together right now, and we turn to Isaiah 22:13 to begin our study. The prophet Isaiah responds like this. Instead, you laughed and celebrated. You killed sheep and cattle to eat, and you drank wine. You said, we might as well eat and drink. Tomorrow we'll be dead. So for many, what's life mean to them? What do they find in life to give themselves purpose? The meaning of life for so many is that have not yet, let's say, they have not yet found the focal point for their spiritual energies. So their conclusion, well, let's eat, let's drink. It's like a kind of an excuse or a justification for fulfilling all of their human impulses. Their purpose in life becomes, and I think we all know people like this, their purpose in life becomes what? Self-gratification. To become most comfortable, to become most comfortable. I guess is the best way of saying it, right? But for those who possess this kind of principle, what kind of principle will they be embracing concerning the value of their life? How would they say their life will become significant? It's not just a waste. For them, what is their meaning, or what's the meaning of life? What is the purpose of their life? Let's continue in King Solomon's pronouncements on this important topic here, and we're going to read Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verses 18 and 19. Here's what I have found out. The best thing we can do is eat and drink and enjoy what we have worked for during the short life that God has given us. This is our fate. If God gives us wealth and property and lets us enjoy them, we should be grateful and enjoy what we have worked for. It is a gift from God. And I think all of us know people that think this way. They even have a term for it nowadays. They call it YOLO. Come on, studio audience. What's YOLO?
You only live once.
Yeah, you only live once. Okay, so only live once. Live for the moment, they would say. Well, God allowed us to acquire this. God allowed us to acquire that. He allowed us to do this, to do that. It's fun, enjoyable. So let's eat, drink, and be merry. YOLO. We all know people like that? Studio audience, what do you say? You know somebody like that? I'm not going to ask if you're like that. I promise I will not ask that. But why do they consider this as their life principle, though? or the valuable way of thinking in their mindset. The best thing that they can do in their life is to eat, drink, and be merry, live for the moment. It's because they are aware, as we just read there, that life is very short. So they want to fulfill it. They want to live it to the fullest. They're saying it's short, so let's do it all. For them, life can really only have significance or importance if they're enjoying it. If they're not enjoying it, it can't be valuable. That's their way of thinking. But do people with this way of thinking, do they really understand yet? Okay, I want to emphasize that word yet. Do they really understand yet the true meaning of life?